Hey guys, it's Dave of My Freedom Smokes. Today I'm here to talk to you about an RTA that came into us from Geekvape. This is the Zeus RTA. It is advertised as a leak-proof RTA and is designed by Justin, the Geekvape GM. So you know they brought the big dog in to make this one. So far it's been a great little RTA. I've been actually using this one longer than I usually use devices and stuff before I do a video. I've been working with this one for about 3 weeks now. Haven't got any leaking out of it, so I guess it does hold true to the leak-proof design. I've kept it in my pocket. I've thrown it in I carry a backpack around with me a lot. Haven't had any leaking issues out of it. I haven't really left it in a vehicle or stuff. Like most times you leave stuff in too cold or too hot, you may get some leaking issues. Haven't tested that on it, but so far so good as far as no leaks. It's top airflow design, and the way they designed the base in this thing might be some of the way that you said leak-proof design. I'll take it apart in a minute and just show you how that works. But it puts off great flavor. It's a single coil style RTA, and I just like the way they did the airflow inside of it and everything, and just the way everything's sealed at the bottom and the way the liquid wicks into those coils. All right, so it is a top fill design. Instead of actually threading the top off, it's a little quarter turn. Turn the quarter and actually just pops right off of there. You get your juice inlet holes there where you actually pour your liquid in, and then just goes back on and twists. So you don't have to worry about trying to over tighten it or not tight enough. It's just a quarter turn and it pops off, pops right back on. Let's see if I can get it apart here so I can show you how that build deck looks. Let's let the juice run down a little bit. Now the barrel kind of spins around separately from the build deck, but it does spin, so it looks like it's all going to come off, but it does. Let's not make a mess. Saved it, no liquid anywhere. I always hate taking those off because I'm always scared I'm going to make a mess. But it is a single coil design, and trying to throw me off there. There's no mess. Alright, single coil design, and then the airflow actually has these little holes on either side of it. And the way the cotton actually tucks in, the coil's kind of in there crooked, and the cotton wraps to either side of it and drops down into that basin. And it's a nice open basin down in the bottom of that tank, so the liquid actually runs down and soaks up into your cotton that way. And then when that barrel's on there, it actually just holds this together. So just the juice is going to touch right there at the bottom of your wicks. And then you got the airflow, like I said, right here. Postless design. You got 2 screws on either side that actually tighten down on your leads. And then you kind of got to put your coil in there and turn it sideways to catch those airflows just right. But once you get it all set up and everything, it wicks together nicely. Inside the tank itself, there's actually 2 slots where the tops of these airflow posts touch. And that's actually what catches and holds everything together within that center barrel and kind of helps out with the no leaking. So I think the way that barrel and the way these lock in kind of help with the no leaking, because it kind of seals everything off there at the bottom. And as you saw, this thing got tossed around. It kind of dropped it and it got knocked back over by the towel thrown in at me. There's no leaking coming from it. I do have a little bit of juice from putting it back together, but that's because I took it apart while it was full. And it's just a little bit of that O-ring was wet and it kind of squeezed out when I tightened it back up. Give it a second, let the juice roll back in. All right, so we actually included the Zeus into our 2017 best of RTAs just because of how well it was testing when we originally brought it in, and told you guys we'd be bringing this video to you. Everything's been working really nice on this. Great flavor, that leak-proof design is really cool, and as you even saw with the tank loose, wide open on the bottom, it fell over a couple times on my table here and didn't even put any juice out. I kept looking, I even wiped down, but there was no juice on the table. So it's a really clean tank as far as keeping juice in there, no leaking, stuff like that. And the flavor and vapor production off of it is really nice too. The coil I have in there is a 0.32 coil, and I'm just running 45 watts on it. Alright, so there you have it on the Zeus RTA from Geekvape. If you're looking for a great flavorful tank, easy to build RTA, something that's not going to be, you don't have to worry about it leaking and stuff like that, definitely might want to consider checking out the Zeus. These are available on our website. If you have any questions about the Zeus RTA, please leave them in the comments below. As always, I'm Dave of My Freedom Smokes, and thank you for vaping.